Have you ever wondered how can you create a sculpture by one click in just a few seconds in SketchUp? Hi guys, this is Nice Tower. Every week we have tutorials and today we are gonna take a look at new features of SUAPP AI. And before the start, don't forget to like, sub and turn the bell so you won't miss our upcoming tutorials. Let's get started. So today we will use this AI to convert these 2D pictures to 3D models. Before starting the lesson, let me tell you how we can get the SUAPP AI plugin. In Google, we search nicetowers.com. After that, we enter the website, we scroll down and find the SUAPP AI button. We click on the SUAPP AI and we enter the next page. In the next page, we scroll down a little bit and we click on the Buy SUAPP AI official link. We click on the link, we click on the download button. Here we can see many plugins of SUAPP AI. Today we are going to use the SUAPP M option and we click on the SUAPP M for SketchUp to download for SketchUp. So here we can see we have 4 different pictures, and first of all I will introduce this AI application named SUAPP or SUAPP AI. So we have it here, and this second option in here we have the M for SketchUp. We click on this one and here we have some options that I should introduce you first. Okay, first of all we have to name our model. For example, we want to model this sculpture and we name it as a sculpture. Okay, and sometimes we need to use a description for our model, so whoever wants, they can use it. So the second item or the second option that we have in here, we have accuracy. So whenever we want our AI to do its best, we use the accuracy and we push it till the 1. And when it's on 1, it's on its best version. So in here, we upload our pictures. So by clicking on it, we can upload our pictures. And here we have the history of the things that we made with this AI. So in here we have buttons like create, import, and here is our credits. So let's upload one of these pictures that we have. Let's upload one. We upload this sculpture first. And here we can see it, view it, that we have it. And we have some options here that the first option is fast on default model. And the mode is fast. It is pretty fast. It takes a few minutes, a few seconds actually to create, and it is not its best result, but when we put it on fine, it has the best result. And for the very best result, the best of best, we press on the HY3D. It gets 20 credits, but it does its best thing. And we have 2 other options as well. We have texture and PBR. We put these settings on because with these settings on, we will have the best texture, and the PBR, which is the reflection and the things, will be super nice. We click on this and we will wait till this thing create what we want. This will be wonderful and very beautiful. In a few seconds you can see that this thing will be wonderful. Here we go, boom, look at this, how beautiful it converted this thing, this beautiful sculpture that we have. Look at the details in here on his clothes, and look at his face, everything is super wonderful. And now we reach the part that we should import our file. So look at here, we have options in here that we can change. So we have dimensions. It's most of the time it is done by its own AI. We don't need to change it. And the other option, which is so important, is the option simplify. So what it does, actually, this option is whenever you want the sculpture or the model that you have to have lots of segments or less segments, you can change it from here. Look, I can change the segments, and from here we can check our segments. Look, now it's not too much, and whenever we use the simplify, we put it on 0%. We don't want to simplify. Look how detailed it is. Look at that. Look at the details. Look at the segments that this thing have, and it is on the highest quality. And on top, we have some options that we should know. For example, we have our views like front view, back view, right side, left side, and we have some other options. For example, it can rotate automatically by pressing on this thing. It's like an automatic orbit. We can press the middle button of the mouse and we can do it ourselves, and we can also press on that actually. And then we have the other options, for example, the things that we know that we have on SketchUp as well, the scale, the rotation, and the things like that. And yeah, and now we click on import. So let's see what will be the beautiful result of our AI modeling. Let's do it. And now it's importing in our page. Let's see the beautiful result. Here we have the 2D model and we compare it with the 3D model that AI did, the SUAPP AI option M. And now we scale it to do this. We use the scale tool to scale this sculpture, and look how beautiful it is, how accurate this thing created, how detailed it is. Look at the picture and now look at the 3D model. Look at this. Let me hide this sculpture now for jumping to the next picture, because this may make our file so bulky. Now after we hide it, now we can jump into the next picture. Open the SUAPP AI again and upload our next structure, which is a column. So we put our accuracy on its maximum point, and here we have some other options. Whenever we have a background, with this item we can remove its background, and with this item we can crop images because sometimes our images are so big, and we can crop our desired side of our picture. And this is whenever we are doing an edit, we can return to the home page. We make sure that our settings are on the desired parts, on the parts that we want. Look, we are on Find and HY3D, so we click on Create. Here we have it. Look how detailed and beautiful it created this 3D model. I really enjoy looking at this column. So nice. And now we import it as before. Here we have it. You can compare it, and now we scale it. And now you can see we have it and we can compare. Look how accurate it is. And you can see even we can see the back of the column. So let's move to the new one, and as before we did it, we hide this one. Let's move to the heart one. Okay, here we have the heart. You can see as beautiful as the previous AI models. And now we have another option called Material Gallery. With this material, we can change its material to our desired material, the one we love. And there are some other options there which are related to the material we chose. So from here, we select our material. Now I want to use a metal material. and I like the gold one. And now I apply this material or texture on my heart. You can see that the texture is well applied on this model that we had. So nice. And now we have some other options that we can do. Rotation, scale. If we needed them, we can do, and if not, we don't need them. And we have another option which we can increase the quality of our material. We click on 2K to have the texture to its highest quality. Now we click on import to have it on our SketchUp. Now we place our imported file, imported model in front of our model to compare it with the 2D picture. And now we press space. First we click and then we press space to have it. And that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you found it helpful and learned something new. If you are curious about how to get these 3D models, you can comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share if you have any person that needs it or find it useful. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.